Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode. Actually this is the first extra episode because I am done with this story and I decided that I will keep playing, but I will be showing you what do I do with these games when I'm done with the story, because I don't stop there. There is more stuff to do. There are other goals to go for, and I want to show you what those other goals are. This is the beginning of a stream, but you can see that I am not on the opening of the game. There's a reason for that. The reason is that I actually started recording this episode already. I was 20 minutes in when I realized that I never unmuted myself, and that nor Twitch nor you, YouTube, were hearing me at all. So I'm starting over. I am very exhausted today, which is kind of what led to this little mistake twice, because when I came back from the tiny little break I made to reset my ads counter, I also forgot to unmute myself. So yes, this is not my day. I would kind of rather not be streaming, but I kind of somehow not need to, but I want to. Even though I don't really want to. I don't know if it makes sense to you, it makes sense to me. So, what do you do when you're done with the story in a Monster Hunter game? There are many things to do, and I, for myself, I've set 3 goals. You will see, for those who know me, you already know that. For those who don't, or for those who have only seen my streams, you may have heard me talking about it. You probably never saw me doing it, really, or maybe a tiny little bit, maybe with Kirby and the Forgotten Land, actually. I'm a completionist. I love to complete things, as much of the game as I can when the game is good. Cross Epic Mickey off of that, please. It's not. So, when I do like the game, I like to complete as much of it as I can, and when am I satisfied depends a lot on the game and what there is to do, and that is marked in the game. I'm a completionist, I'm not an achievement hunter. Usually, I see you coming, Twitch. I know I titled my stream Achievement Hunting. Shush. I'll get there. But yes, I'm not an achievement hunter. Unless some very few special games I do like to go for the achievements, usually I don't. The only games that I will go for the achievements are the game that have the achievements actually integrated to the game and written in a menu in the game. I think you see where this is going. So I'm going to show you the 3 things that I'll be working on in this extra series and when I'm with my friends. The first thing is, here at the Smithy with Gemma, there are weapons, a lot of them. I want to craft every single weapon to the, every single weapon of the rarity 8. I want to own one of each of these. That is my goal. Well, one of my goals. Obviously, I'm not gonna be doing that all on stream. I'll be doing a lot of it off stream as well, but when I'm streaming in this extra series, I'm just gonna be continuing where I left off. What do you need to do that? You need to hunt stuff. So I'll be doing a lot of hunting. The other thing that I want to work on is in the menu. If you go... Well, actually, no, I'll show you that after. It's here in the monster guide. I want to hunt the monsters for 2 things. You can see on my Gipseros here, I have a tiny golden crown, and I have a big golden crown, because I have spotted a Gipseros of the smallest possible category of size, and a Gipseros of the highest possible category of size. So it's not necessarily the biggest one and the smallest one, but it's among the biggest ones and among the smallest ones that can be out there. I want these 2 little crowns on every single one of these monsters, if I can. I'm probably gonna get tired of it before I have all of them. and every monster has to be hunted a certain amount of times. Most of them it's 50 in order to get the titles. I also want to get all of the titles that you can get from the monsters, so I need to hunt all of them 50 times, except for Jindahad and Arkveld, because it's only 30 for some reason. Not sure why. I guess they are kind of stronger, badder monsters, but then why is Gormagala not... I don't know, whatever. So, I want to get that as well. That's my second objective. Completing the monster manual, I guess. I guess I'll call it that. Sure, the large monster field guide. There's nothing special like that with the small monsters, so I'm fine. The endemic life guide, I'll probably not do that on stream. I'll probably do that in my personal free time, but I also do want to complete the endemic life guide and the aquatic life guide. Probably, you see they have crowns. I will not be going for these crowns. I'm not that mad. Although it might happen because of what you will see soon, which Twitch has seen but not heard. The last thing that I'll be working on is, if you come here in the hunter profile, first you can see my hunter profile. Isn't it beautiful? And then, the other thing that you can see is this. Achievements! The achievements are actually in the game, and those are the same achievements as you have on Steam. If you do them here, you also will get them on Steam. You can see that just... Sorry, I was drinking. Not booze, it's juice. You can see I already have a lot of them, because some of them are tied to story, and some of them are tied to, like, I don't know, customize your sacred. Hey, I did that. So, I have a lot of achievements already, but I'm missing quite a few of them. Like this, reel in 30 whoppers while fishing, which is why Twitch saw me fishing big fishes. I'll probably do that with you as well, YouTube. Soon, not right away, because I just did it. So I need to give time to the game to refresh the fishes a little bit. There's also hidden achievements, but I looked them up, and hidden achievements are mostly related, the ones that I'm missing, to hunting tempered monsters, hunting tempered apexes, and stuff like that. So I'll get it by completing the rest of the stuff that I want to do. Obtaining 10 different special items of Rarity 6. I also have planned something for that. Well, again, Twitch saw it without hearing it. I'll explain it to you when I get to go back fishing or doing something like that. And obtain crowns for the monsters. So that's also something I want to do. Capture 50 monsters. I was already working on it. And complete 100 quests via multiplayer. That will happen as I play with my friends. So what I did, I literally just went to the forest. Like at the beginning of this stream, I went to the forest. Bounty treasure. Okay, I have to go back to the forest actually because of that. And I will show you what I spoke of earlier. But yes, I went to the forest to go fish 2 big squids because it was night, and I was complaining about the fact that I can't see the fishes, which you missed all of that. I'll say it again when I get there. But yes, I just fished 2 big fishes, and then as I was going to go on a quest, I realized that, oh shit, I'm muted. Classic me, but I did not realize it earlier because I'm so exhausted. So, I was explaining, I made 2 loadouts. I have my loadout to fight things. You can see I made the Guardian Arkveld items because they have a lot higher defense, and also the fact that you heal when you destroy a wound is very cool and practical. And I made a loadout for gathering and fishing, so I have basically the botanist skill, I have the geologist skill, and I also have the ranger gem, so I have the outdoorsman, which makes it easier to catch fishes. The reason why I'm switching to that is also because this set, this combination of equipment is giving to me. It's giving to me. It's giving to me imparted wisdom. It says only 1 of 3, but no, I have 3 pieces, and it does give it to me, which increases the chance of finding rare gathering points. So that's for the 6, like the 10 rare items of rarity 6 or more. And you can see in the environment there's bountiful treasures. So these bountiful treasures, I want to highlight them because I want to go and get them, basically. Is it only there? It seems to be only there. Like, I highlighted them. I think it's the only one. But those are the rare items that will first allow me to trade for cool stuff, that like a frog for my head, potentially. But also give me rare items of rarity 6 or more, potentially, which will work towards the achievement. That's the reason why I wanted to do that. I said I would not start with fishing, but now that I'm here in the forest with the set for it, I might as well go and try to fish a little bit. And I'll explain to you again how fishing works for the big guys, because it's very not intuitive. And at the same time, I will rant once more on my poor eyes and how they cannot spot fishes. Time to gather a bunch of stuff, yeah! And I think that's it. Yes, I cannot highlight it anymore, so I have gotten all of them. Cool. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go over here because I'm gonna go fish. I was also explaining that I am not someone who likes April's Fools. I do not like fooling people or being fooled in general, and therefore that's not a day I enjoy. And I was mentioning that I told that to Robin, aka my boyfriend. And that's why at some point, at a moment during the stream earlier, I stopped doing anything because I was actually replying to Robin. Or reading Robin's reply, I should say. You need the tough joint, I think? So, big fishes. I can see this one, that's okay. What I was complaining is, one thing in this game, the fishes blend in a lot with the water, and I feel like they are a lot more difficult to see. Like, he does not like this one. Is it because he wants the jitterbait? So yeah, I feel like a lot of them, the gajao is easy to see, but the swordfish, for example, is very difficult to see in the water, to me at least. So I was complaining about that earlier, how I wish the fish were easier to see. The gajao is easy to see, but a lot of them I just barely make out blobs in the water, and I hope that it's the fish that I want. And when you're fishing, what?
All patience.
I mean, I'm sorry, but he ran into the rock. What could I do?
I wouldn't be surprised if the monsters and Woodwoods are affected too.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Is that a big fish? I don't think that might not be a big fish. So yeah, when you're fishing, the fish will go left and right. You have to follow the direction that they're going in. So if it goes left, you point left with your stick. If it goes right, you point right with your stick. And some of the fish will jump, not the squids. The squids are easy, they don't jump. some of the fish will jump, and when they jump, they can go either up, left, or right, and you have to follow the direction with the stick once again of the jump. And I was complaining about the fact that the difference between the jumps is difficult to see on specifically the swordfish. And because of that, like the time it takes me to identify is it a up, left, or right jump, it's like kind of too late, and the jump is sorry, I'm focusing and feeling the oh, it's a small fish that's big. So yeah, the time it takes me to identify and like it's too late, and if you miss too many times the jumps, like if you don't go into any direction or if you go into the wrong direction, the fish will escape.
Key to fishing is patience.
Alright, now we follow the direction. And so yeah, I'll be working slowly throughout things. Between the quests that I do, like the monster that I hunt, I will look at the map to see if there's any rare not components, any rare resources that I can go for. And I will also every now and then, like maybe once or twice per stream or so, like I'll come here to fish. Please, please. Stop dancing like that. I'm gonna lose you because of that, because I can't change as fast as you.
Look at the size.
Anyway, so yeah, I'll come to fish every now and then to work on that slowly, and otherwise I'll just go through the monster list, hunt a bunch of them, try to look for specifically tempered monsters, because I do need to hunt tempered monsters. Like, I know there was another Gajao here. I think it's gone. Yeah, I think it left. I will see if there's another one back there, and if not, I'll just come back later. There wasn't any swordfish back there, I think. Again, like I see, I barely make out blobs, so I can not be sure 100% that there was no swordfish. But I think I've caught pretty much all of the big fish here. Yeah, you also not prefer dealing with your pools full. That's very legit and fair. Thanks for the fishing tips. Did not know to go with the fishing. Yeah, I know, it's so counterintuitive. You have to go with the fish. You kept going against it, which caused you to lost it. Yeah, that's what I did at first, and then I looked up a fishing tutorial. Okay, quick look. Bountiful treasure, I already had a look at that. I don't want to deal with Arkveld right now. I'm way too tired for that. I want to go with... I don't want to deal with tempered Arkveld. Although I might want to save that quest for later. Also, another thing that I explained is about the rarity of the parts. I was confused last stream because the parts rarity shows as 7. See, if I go here and create quest, it says rarity 7, and I was like, but where's the rarity 8? It's when you take those parts and you analyze them at the end of the quest, they turn into rarities 8. And I feel like it's so... I don't know, I find it so stupid. Make it rarity 8 right away. Why do you make it rarity 7 and then it goes up to rarity 8 at the end of the quest? That's so stupid. Anyway, I saved it as investigation for later. I don't want to hunt a Raydao. You can also see that currently I have a longsword on my back. Tempered Apex monsters are bitches to fight with slow weapons. So I've been fighting them mostly with my longsword. Yeah, Appraisal ups the rank by 1. I don't know why they decided to go for that. I also wanted to... no, not you. I also wanted to look at the weekly quests because I believe they are. No, it's when the limited bounties. No, it's when it will change. In a few minutes. That's when it will.
You keeping stock?
It will go. So I'm gonna look for a tempered monster that I feel like I can deal with. Probably the tempered Gypsyros here. Yeah. I will go for the tempered Gypsyros here because that's a monster that I don't need to think too hard in order to get. I will do a tiny change though. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna go for my loadout 1, which has the Hungerless Charm, and I will actually change that Hungerless Charm for the Stun Resistance Charm, so that I cannot be flashed by the Gypsyros. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll create a quest. I'll begin field survey. I don't think I need anything else. I'll just go.
Are you prepared?
They're rough to fight with slow weapons that cannot guard. Perfect guards keep things like gunlens working well enough.
Hope you
True.
find something useful.
Yeah, slow weapons that cannot guard. I should have specified that. I forgot to use. Wait, you know what? No, I'm gonna cancel this quest. How do I cancel an investigation like that? I guess I go in the tent. I'm gonna cancel it because I want to use a ticket. Yeah, return from quest. Yes. I want to use a ticket because the login bonus will happen in like 10 minutes. And it will try to give me another ticket and I won't have the space for it. So I'm just gonna use one now. Hopefully the Gypsyros is not gonna despawn. Whatever the heck that is. It did. Fuck. Alright. There is one here, but I also have food there, and I think I was forgetting to eat. I don't know how much time I have left on my food buff, so I'm gonna go for the food. Yes, I'm all over the place, but that's a very, very casual, not planned, not prepared. I let my brain do whatever the fuck it wants, and whatever whatever it wants right now is kind of a little bit of a ADHD thing of I'm all over the place, and I don't care about it. So I'm gonna go for a meal with the All Arcane. Stop giving me this tutorial! That's like the 5th time the game is giving me this tutorial. I know!
Ah. Welcome. Let us eat. Our thanks to the creature that gave its life for us.
Okay, now that I have my plan ready, don't forget to use the ticket, Maya. But I'll go for this tempered Gypsyros, I guess. Create quest, begin field survey, use voucher,
Now
and quick
commencing
start.
quest by
Cool.
order of the guild.
Switch weapon and go after the monster.
They've issued us supplies. Now let's put them to use.
Palico Maya is so cute in the eating cutscenes. It's adorable. Yes, it is. So don't expect too much. Since I'm super low on energy, I will not be doing a whole lot of commentary, and I'm not gonna be fighting in an interesting way. I'm not gonna be slashing. I'm going for easy things. Oh, come on. I wanted to block this. Okay, that was not a perfect throw. That was. So yeah, I'm going for apexes mostly because I need to for the hunter symbols, but also to get their wounds and some gems to upgrade the future weapons that I want to do, because ultimately I want to craft some Arcane weapons. I'm just not in the mood and I don't have the energy to go after tempered apexes right now. So the rank 8 weapons are going to wait, but I still want to get stuff to help, so going for easy tempered monsters is good. So it's going to help me so that I can raise my Arcane weapons to a better level, because you can level them up with these bloodstones and stuff that you get from tempered monsters. You gotta get a ton of symbols and the blood gems. Yeah, because a lot of the, well, all of the rank 8 weapons require hunter symbols. Craft. Come on, I wanna go for that tail. I hate being stuck in monsters, like not being able to jump. I hate not being able to jump over that swing to go to the back, and having to go around the whole way. It's dumb. Because the time you reach the back, like, the monster gets up. Okay, that's the last tempered wound when I get to it.
Time to go on the offensive!
I'm trying to remember what else I talked about in the 20 minutes that you were not there, because despite me saying that I'm exhausted and not in the mood to talk, I did talk a lot during those 20 minutes. And now we're running to the problem of expeditions in this game, that is, monsters will attack you while you're trying to carve, and that's stupid, and I hate it. It's not stupid, like monsters will do that in real life, but I still hate it, and I liked what they did in Rise, that when the monster you're hunting dies, the other monster will leave the area immediately, so that you can carve in peace. I don't know why they did not keep that.
So, where to next?
Well done. Now let's
I got
continue our investigation.
one symbol, so I'm gonna now go back to base. I will look at what I can craft. I will look at the map to see if there's new places that I can get to, and maybe just go for another monster.
Hey,
It's why you always bring large dung pods to get them off of you. Yeah, I have some with me. I just... I don't know why they do something in one of the games that is so nice and so cool for the players, and then they undo it in the next game. Did people complain that much that, oh my god, baby game, too easy? Is that what happened? Because I could see the Monster Hunter community doing that.
Anything catch your eye?
Yeah, I don't have the parts for any of these, so...
See you later.
Whatever. Bountiful treasure, but... Are there new bountiful treasure, or is it the same one that is not over and that I already went for? And there's the login bonus. Yeah, I cannot mark it, so it's the same one. So I got the login bonus. I also have the new limited bounties, which I want to do because the Arcveld armor requires so many armor spheres to level up. It's crazy. Complete 5 quests of rank 1 or higher, complete quests in the forest, defeat high rank Leviathan monsters, ranked 5 or higher. Okay, I won't be completing those necessarily right now, but
So long for now.
I'll work on them when I'm on my own. Tempered Doshaguma, I could go for that. There's a tempered bony Odogaron. I guess I'll go for the Doshaguma. After that, maybe I'll go back to fishing a little bit.
Commencing quest by order of the guild.
And I can keep the charge axe for this one.
Come in. Hope you find something useful.
A charge blade. I'm sorry. In French, they call it. Actually, in French, they call it morpho axe. This weapon. So they have the switch axe and the morpho axe in French, and I feel like morpho axe is such a more fitting name than charge blade. I understand why they called it charge blade, but I still think morpho axe is a better name. Or morpho axe. I'm sorry, I said it in French. So yeah, my brain goes like, yeah, it's morpho axe. No, it's not. And then I know it's charge blade, so my brain sometimes confuses the both of them and says charge axe.
Putting in sandy can be tricky.
Because it's an axe. Let's be honest. That was a perfect guard? Really? I'm sorry, that wasn't. Game, I was late AF. Not late, I was early AF. My brain does not know how to calculate when I'm tired like that. It knows how to French a tiny little bit better, but not that much, to be honest. But yeah, to kind of talk about why I'm so exhausted. Today was a long day. First, I did not sleep well last night. I think it's the first Robin is hearing about it, but last night it was hot in my room, so I cracked open the window to let just a tiny little sliver of cold air to cool down the room. and I was also watching a highlight video of a streamer playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not a big horror game person, but I don't know. Sometimes when it's the highlight video is well made, I can kind of enjoy watching one. So yeah, I was watching the Five Nights at Freddy's highlight video of a streamer, and a cat, fucking stupid cat, started screaming as if somebody was peeling its pelt off right in front of my open window. So I didn't sleep well that night because I don't handle jump scares all that well. When I know they're there, yes. When I don't, no. And on top of not having slept all that much, like all that well, today at work, one of my coworkers was not there. When she's not there, I'm the one supposed to replace her, and I had basically the 2 jobs today. On top of not having slept, and that's kind of why I'm in a mood of I don't want to deal with anything right now, and I technically don't really want to deal with streaming, but I kind of do, so here I am. It doesn't make sense, I know it doesn't really. Yeah, look at the wound. There's like 2. I was missing both. That's not the one I wanted to eat. Yes, to pick.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
No. Then so yeah. I think could be better. What do they call the switch axe? They call it the switch axe. In French. Well, it's not the way they say it. Like, it's volte ash in French, but that means switch axe. The curse of summer heat and mistimed nature. Yeah. I should also try to capture monsters. I've just been thinking about that, but I do need to work on that goal as well, of capturing 50 monsters, so I should probably work on that instead of killing them. I'm really just in a mood of I'm bashing on the monster until the game says, hey, congrats, you're done. I'm trying not to think too much right now. But yeah, that's why the stream is going to be short. And that's why the 2 episodes are going to be short. This episode and next episode are going to be short. They're going to be 1-hour episodes. When I reach the point that I'm usually taking a break, I'll just end the episode, take my break for Twitch, record another episode, and then instead of taking a second break, I'll just leave. I'll just be done. And after that, I don't know what I'll do. I honestly wish I could just snuggle up to my girlfriend and fall asleep. One day maybe. Is it close? No. There we go.
That's my partner.
And you know, that also solves the problem of carving while another monster attacks you. If you capture, you don't have to carve.
Well done, Hunter.
Ain't
Now
that
let's
great?
continue our investigation.
I'll go see if there's a fish. I think I'll do mostly fishing for the remainder. I don't really have the time to go after another
Time for a
monster.
quick break.
I'll switch to my gathering outfit. And I'll go fish. There should be some squids. The squids are the easiest to catch, so I'm all too happy to go for squids. There's one here. Where's the tentacle? There it is. So, what is so easy about the squid is they don't jump. They will never jump. They will just go left and right, so you just follow. And then when they stop moving, you have to press the right trigger. So you don't have to press it while they are moving. If you do press it, it's okay. I'm pressing it right now, and it does nothing. I like keeping it pressed because I don't have to think about having to press it. And then when they stop moving, you go up and down on with your stick as fast as you can to reel it in with the right trigger pressed. So right now, no right trigger pressed is fine, but when they stop moving, you have to press right trigger and to go up and down alternatively on your stick. And when they jump, that's a bitch because you have to go, you have to push your, you have to like give a little jolt of your joystick. You have to push your joystick in the direction of the bounce. And sometimes it's, or the jump, I guess, but sometimes it's difficult to see. Oh, I thought it was doing the, you're catching it and it's going away a little bit. Sorry. Sometimes it's easy, it's hard to see, not easy, but it's hard to see if the fish is going up, left, or right, I feel. So I like squid. Squid does not jump. Squid is just dancing. I don't like when they dance like that because if they go too fast, you will lose them. Alright, that's the thing.
A true master angler to shine.
Capture is faster and something that I need to do more. I got traps and trank bombs for a reason. Yes. I do it for the achievement mostly, but it is faster, it is safer. So unless you're looking specifically for materials that you need to carve the monster for,
It's all about being
most of
adaptable.
the time capturing is a little more convenient. But you also need to have like
Key to
the
fishing
materials for.
is patience.
Don't go in the rock. How am I supposed to counter the fish going in the rock? Like, I literally cannot keep going in the same direction as them because the rock is preventing
All
it.
patience.
This is a tiny. This is a thing I'm slightly mad about. If you're making a fishing minigame like that, and that you're gonna have your fish go in a direction, and there is an obstacle in that direction, I don't know. I have a limit to how far the fish can go. Like if this obstacle is approached by the line, either the line goes through and clips through, which doesn't make sense, but I don't give a shit. Either the fish should change direction. I feel like it is possible to do that. Instead of punishing the player for doing what they have to do. Because there was nothing I could do to prevent the squid from escaping back there. If I didn't go left, the squid would escape because I was not going left. And if I did go left, the rock was blocking it, and therefore the squid was gonna leave because I was not going left. Now I'll have the same problem with that branch here. No? I clipped through the branch maybe, but not the rock. Because yeah, I could feel the squid wanted to go left, and I could feel my controller starting to vibrate as if I was trying to go against the squid and prevent it from going left, which I was not. I was holding left, but the rock was in the way. Please stop with the rock. And so yes, I'm sorry, I will probably sound a little bit more critical and a little bit more judgmental about the game right now. It is in my culture for people to complain a lot, and when I'm tired and exhausted, I start complaining a lot more. I do love this game though. It's not because I'm complaining that I sound annoyed and frustrated that it means I'm not enjoying what I'm doing right now. Yes, I don't have the fishing rod anymore. It's counting that... Huh. That's a weird bug. It was acting as if I still had it. Even though I didn't. And then I had to put it away a second time.
Check your map when you're ready.
And now I'm back to complaining about I can't see fish in this water. I know there are, I just can't see any of them. Is there any other rare treasure that I can go for? I don't care, I don't want to. I guess what I could do is either go for a fast Shadacabra. Because what else could I do right now? Except just going around and trying to find fishes. Instant loss due to a poor starting position absolutely sucks. Realistic but annoying. Yes. I'm not playing a video game to do realistic stuff. I want a certain amount of realism, don't get me wrong, but if I wanted the real experience of fishing, I would either play a fishing simulator and not a Monster Hunter game, or I would go fish. I would literally just go outside, find a spot where I can fish, and fish. Or, like I said, play a fishing simulator. Like, if you're playing a fishing simulator and fishing mechanics work the same way they do in real life, you should not be complaining. In my opinion. Maybe you do find reasons to complain about it anyway, and that's fair, that's valid. You could rest since it's reset the locales. True, I could. I can provoke it. I can just rest to the next Season of Plenty in the area that I'm at, and that should work. Now that I can actually rest. So let's go to any Season of Plenty and go to morning, whatever. Thanks for the info, babe. Giant windward succulent was spotted.
I was given a message for you.
Nice. Let me please get them. Is there only one? Yes, again there's only one. Well, that's fine, I'll go for that. I should really make the charge blade my...
I heard from the
Can you
others.
please go towards the location? Did I not mark it? I didn't. Okay. I did, but I didn't. There's also tempered chemistries. That could be what I go for after the break. At the beginning of the next episode.
Can't go back after riding one of these.
So if I want to look at my items, check pouches. No. Field pouch? Yeah, that's rarity 6. So it's these kind of things I need to get. Cool. For the achievement,
I'll
that
put the
is.
materials I gathered in your item box.
The fish is back. The fish. The ship is back, so I should probably go for the ship. And then I'll need a break. I'll need some coffee and yeah. Give me my ingredients, please.
Never hunt on an empty stomach.
Yo,
And you?
anything you like. Have it,
You
yeah.
have one golden egg for me. Okay.
You take care of yourself.
Oh, nada.
Oh, yes. I can help you source materials.
Ah, some of them are full.
Would you like to trade something?
Can I trade anything interesting? I can trade for a Radau plate, but I can also get some sharp kunafa cheese. It's tempting, but I'm not really using. I could go for a deli shroom, but again, I don't really need these that much. The golden relic ticket could be interesting, but I don't have the thing for it. None of these interest me. Shrimps? Oh no. Garlic. I could go for sealed cotton and might need that, and that's the kind of thing you can only get from these trades. And then the Suja textiles is what I want, the other thing I wanted. Oh, I got some dragon scales vases.
Bye.
Cool.
Yep.
Now look at that. Look, okay, look at that.
Got something in mind? Subar.
Where is it?
Look good. Alrighty. Perfection.
So, she turned a bar of metal into a living frog. I don't know how she did that.
Meow, this is great.
Like, I
Come
have
back
no
anytime.
idea how she did that.
I
But-
heard from the others.
I think this one looks good. Here, Maya now has a frog. Mystic Alchemy. Also, very cute. Maya with his little frog paw. Alright, so this is gonna be the end of this episode. Like I said, it's gonna be a short one, YouTube. Thank you so much for showing up and for watching. I am sorry that I'm so exhausted and that you have to deal with this, but I have no excuses. I wanted to make a video, I made one. Thank you for showing up and watching. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. I'll see you in just a few more days for another episode where I'll be just as exhausted and tired of Monster Hunter Wilds. See you, YouTube.